Fellas, how we doing? Hello and welcome back to day 7 of our rapid speedrun to 2000 here on chess.com. And let's hop into our game. We are facing an Indian player named iTesla69. He's rated 1145 and we're facing a Russian defense marked by knight f6. So most people would just take this pawn and then maybe it'd become like a Stafford Gambit, but we're going to try to transpose this into a 4 knights game. And our wish comes true. So now we can play a 4 knights scotch. We're ready to take back on d4 with our knight. Let's see how iTesla wants to play this. And he plays this in a nice way. This is completely fine move, and I believe we've seen this before. I think the best move is pushing the pawn. Chances are he'll drop back here. Let's see what iTesla does. So guys, this is game 7 of the speedrun. We're currently 6-0. And my goal is just to explain my thought process all the way up until 2000. And part of that thought process now is realizing that we can probably get a pawn either by this, or just by capturing immediately. If we capture immediately, he actually gets a pawn too, because this pawn here is actually hanging because the knight is pinned. We saw this in day 1 of the speedrun. So let's take this. And if he captures back, we're going to take with our queen. Okay, so he takes there, which is, I guess, fine. But we're still going to get... I can actually choose how to capture this now. Do I want to take it with the pawn or the queen? And my intuition's telling me the queen, because this pawn was loose. So capturing with the pawn would have given up this pawn. Okay, and now he prevents our bishop from developing to g5, which is probably what I would have done. The thing is, I feel like this pawn push has to be considered. He could come over here to the edge, which is not comfortable for him. He could come here. He could do this awkward move. But in any case, I think pushing e5 is a completely good idea. He'll probably do this. Or he just goes all the way back home. So there's 2 ways I can approach this, which is the first, just being slow and just developing and castling. The second is much more aggressive, pushing this with the idea of winning this pawn. And I'm sure either way is winning. I think we're already up a pawn. We probably have a +2 right now, I would guess. So let's just see. Boom. He'll probably take here. We lose the pawn back, but we gain a pawn. And then he could come here and protect his rook through the queen. We trade, he develops. Yeah. It's probably not terrible. Let's go for that. Okay, so we're definitely pressuring him here. I'm not sure how he's going to respond. Remember, option 1 was just kind of bringing our king to safety before going about this plan. Okay, and he actually doesn't even want to participate. So the thing is, if we allow takes, he could trade queens and then win the pawn back. So something tells me we might just want to capture. I also see that this is now open, which is very interesting. Like if we go here and here, for example, 1, maybe he takes, we go boom. And then the king has to move. He could come up. That seems like a pretty fun variation. So it might not be the best move, but we're going to get this check in, which feels pretty good. He'll probably, go there. What we could do now is this. That's another check. Getting our bishop developed with tempo. If he does this, we have a nasty en passant, which also will win the queen. So we're just using checks. Look at his king. He's in trouble. Okay, and I think we're getting a queen here because we have this check. Oh, dude, that's actually checkmate. He's going to have to go here, and that's a checkmate. That's en passant, guys, for those of you who don't know. The joke in the chess world is that it's a forced move. And that's a 15 move checkmate. I swear, in the last few games, we've gotten like an 11 mover, a 14 mover, a 15 mover. Let's check our accuracy. And 88, definitely not bad. Let's see if we made any massive mistakes. 4-knight Scotch. We push. That was the best move. That was not a good move. That should not be a book move. That should not be a... Look at the advantage. It's even +3. Why? What's the +3? Taking this? That is the best. But then I was worried about that. But then true, we do just get this. So what's the best response here? C5? And then we just en passant and he takes back. What did we do? D3. Okay. Oh, sorry, knight to D3. Okay, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. I didn't play it perfectly. But we still had a +2 as I predicted. +3 now. And yeah, this was the best move, which is cool. Pushing the knight out of the way. This was... So the best move here was apparently C4. I decided to kind of go for blood. He weakened his king. And we just kind of took advantage of that immediately. This was probably a mistake. I think better was coming, yeah, to here. Because then he could block with this knight. Now he can't. That's literally a mate in 2. Boom. Good night. And it's funny because our rapid rating's now 1150, but that's actually pretty high. Like most players are below that, but you're seeing how easy chess can be. Just reasoning through move by move. So I hope you guys are enjoying the speedrun so far. It's only been 1 week, but we've already made up some distance and we're going to keep going. So be sure to tune in again tomorrow and subscribe to the BM Chess Club if you'd like to become a member. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for watching and peace.